We're live.
Okay, excellent. Hello there, future humans and fellow seekers. This is Naiji Coach with me.
Shiny Jilene.
All right, today we're just going to go over a few shows we've been watching and also some requested. So I got them all kind of pulled up here, and we'll go ahead and get started. First up is going to be Inside the Real Narcos. It's a documentary series, and so it's just one person, the host, but we found it interesting.
Right. His name is Jason Fox.
I think so.
His nickname is Foxy.
Oh, that's right, Foxy.
All right.
He was going to some scary places.
Was. He has. He's brave.
He is.
Right. Let's screen share with everybody.
All right. You want to go ahead and start us off, Charlene?
All right. Well, things that I'm noticing, he has a squared off. He has squared off body lines and a good deal of tension. Has a broad face.
Broad.
And
here, this picture here.
Yeah.
Jumps out to me that those cheeks look zez.
And the mouth looks low set.
Mm-hmm.
As well. So notice it here as well. So I'm leaning towards Z alpha.
Okay, so you went that route. I'm going a different route. I actually was hit by the zez and the kind of concern in the eyes. That's what hit me. So I feel pretty good about Der Prack.
Okay.
So perhaps we're again coming in overlapping into it.
Yeah, I do see the by concern.
And I see what you're saying. He looks pretty squared off.
Yeah, in those pictures, he looks pretty squared
That
off.
guy might be a Z-by too. Is his name Aldo Kane? All right, if that's a pretty cool name. It sounds like it's made up. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, low set.
Hands looked substantial. Yeah, there. Paddle hands. Still need the vibe.
Nice. That is awesome. I super dig that.
Yeah. Looks like Z-by.
And he's meeting a lot of Z-by as he's going out. Also Z9 and also Vi-Z.
Yeah.
See them quite a bit.
Yeah, whether they're on the law
side or
the drug crime side, or the overtly crime side, because there's some within the
it's so confusing.
law enforcement that really, if you think about it, there.
Yeah, and here his expressions. I thought I was seeing it here, and I think I am. I'm kind of seeing it again here. It's kind of like a shy hitch on that side of his mouth, and it's more to himself, like he's taking an impact, like something, energy has contact with him, and he's reacting to it, as compared to pushing out with a G. He doesn't do. I was looking for like mouth rolls. He doesn't do much with that. But I do see more energy in the lower lip, and I do see it dipping on the right side. And here again, his slack mouth, he kind of has an unevenness, more of a hitch on that one side, but it does look slack. Like this is not like a placed pucker.
Right.
Of G.
I can see the hitch there as well.
I wonder if it has anything to do with like a scar, or if that's just natural. You mean and also how much of it is muscular creation, and how much of it is like a structural aspect?
That looks altered.
It does, but not as much as it would for like a Der Sub. His eyes do seem naturally more bright.
Yeah.
Well, he squints a lot. I think that. Can we go back? This guy might be his IV. Is that him? Same guy?
No.
No,
guy.
But he looks like Mike's IV. Look at him.
Yeah.
That guy maybe too. He looks long and
Oh, looks like, isn't it here? Ant Middleton. Do you want to
Yeah.
put down his name?
So he might be Zybe or another Zvi. He
Yeah.
looks
the Vez.
cool.
That was him when he was meeting
Yeah, Popeye,
Popeye.
hitman for Pablo Escobar. It's crazy that guy can just walk around. He's walking around.
Yeah, it's a crazy world. But yeah, so Ziva?
Zvi, nice little warm up. All right, so we jump between these and the requested list is at the bottom.
Okay.
And I try to pick ones that I thought there would be a good chance of like Google images.
Okay, first one up is Eben Alexander, American neurosurgeon.
Proof of Heaven. Is that like a reality show? Something.
Not familiar with it. Might be. Oh, looks like a book.
Okay.
All right.
What are you getting?
So I'm getting Zez because the cheeks. Well, no, I'm take that back. I don't know yet.
I'm getting Yang.
I'm getting Yang.
Like Dur. I'm getting forceful from him.
What I'm getting is concern. I see.
Yes.
I see Vi.
I see Vi too.
Vi and me.
Here, his cheeks might be moving. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's why I pulled back.
And also his mouth. I'm not sure if that's like a Jai Zez thing or if he's like got thin lips and he's doing like a G skinning his teeth. Mm-hmm. So he's a little tricky there. I am getting, like I said, force.
Yeah.
And a lot. You know what? That's a lot of Vi.
That is.
And I also think elongation. So I'm thinking Vi first myself.
Yeah. I think this is a Vaiji. Actually, now that I'm looking at it more.
He's got a very potent presence, a lot of intensity. Looks like even he's looking friendly still. He's got his Vi is very strong. And it's like, ooh. This is a person who's good at what they do.
Yeah.
Because this is his chilled picture, but man, the eyes.
Locked in.
Cool.
All
right, Vaiji. So next is I think we're going to
show Maniac.
Maniac, yep. So what we can do is we can kind of just do a quick go through, and then we'll come back and do like the ones that need readings. So IMDb for the whole cast. We have a lot of them already. Have they seen this?
Yes.
Cool. All right, so I'll start us off. Nijai Jonah Hill, he's one of the co-leads.
Nijai Emma Stone is the other one.
Sonoya Mizuno.
She was one of the doctors.
Yeah, curious about her. I think we may have her, but I'll take a look at her. Yeah, go ahead and grab her. Well, actually, let's check her now. Do we have her in the collection? Need to unfilter. She's like a Jaineer or something. She seems familiar.
She looks willowy.
Yeah. Seems. Her face looks familiar. Mizu, you.
You. No.
Okay, cool. I'm cool with that. That's what I was guessing. All right. You're up. Justin.
Nice. Justin Thoreau.
Nice. Nijai Sally Field. Have we seen her yet?
Yeah, she's the seance.
Oh, I haven't. I must have
maybe right here. That's a picture of her in her role.
Nice.
It's a great delighted look.
This show's really cool.
Yeah.
It's trippy.
Okay, so
number 3. Okay, I don't think we have her yet. So I think she's one we grabbed. So looking into her case. Danny Hotch, I think same thing. Look into him later. Alice Beasley.
She's been in, what was she in? Moonlighting. Yep, that's what I remember her from.
Can you check on her? What do we have her read?
Let's see.
She looks subserve.
Yeah, maybe Ziny.
Yeah, I was thinking. Ziny, cool.
Yep.
All right, Ziny there. Who else? Okay, Stephen Hill is number 7. We'll have to look into him. I'll come back for you. Also, Carl. Oh, he the one that always comes in and gives them like the protocols.
Yes. He's like the warden also, or not the warden, but the orderly.
Is this the one who? Is this the guy who's initially?
Yes.
Okay.
No, this is not Kim. I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, I don't know who he is either. All right.
Oh, he's one of the guys.
One of the techs.
One of the techs. Yeah.
This is a trippy look and feel. I take it. Kind of got a retro Futura thing going on. She seems familiar. Do we have her? Sajal. It's an unusual name. First name. It's an unusual first name. No. Okay. Do we have her? Did I grab her? I should have. Yeah. Yes. Cool. All right. Billy Magnuson. He's the other son. We have to get him.
Jed.
Too young, I think. Gabriel Byrne.
I see.
The dad. Julia Garner, sister of Emma Stone in the show. She's Ziny, so a little off there, but I think they want to make her a very poignant relationship.
Yeah, poignant. Yeah, they were really highlighting that.
Jemima Kirk is down as Naiji. Where is she?
She's the rich debutante who's he's got a thing for.
There she is then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But she's going with the brother.
Well.
Yeah.
Who is he?
I think he's one of the brothers.
Okay, we might not be. Well, I grabbed his name, but we'll see if we have enough media.
She's a friend.
Okay, kind of minor character. But I grabbed her anyway, I think.
Okay, good.
It's in the main cast.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't grab him because he looked like he had very little, and also I didn't know what character he played.
Yeah, me neither.
Do you want to try? Okay, so.
Yeah, I mean, we could grab him because he could be one of the other brothers. Doesn't he have like 3 brothers?
I think so. Something like that.
So it could be one of the brothers.
All right, so we'll come back to this, but that was our initial canvassing. We shall revisit. Let's head back down to requested.
All right.
Werner Altnickel, chemtrail activist and former member of Greenpeace.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Face looks elongated.
Does. I'll say one thing. I picked these out of the database based on, just the words on their description. So I'm not sure what the media is in all of them. In his case, for example, his media, this looks pretty scant. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to skip him because I would want to have more time and video. Are you seeing long?
I'm seeing long.
Says, I think.
Yeah, it says.
I think I'm seeing Vi and Ni, but I don't know which combination. I'm wondering Vi Z or Ziny maybe. I'm not really thinking Ni Z or Zy V. Is that, you see his eyes?
Yeah.
I think that's Vi with the knee halo, but I'm not sure what is the ratio.
Yeah.
Because sometimes he looks really like
I think there's
pits.
some video. Do you want to take a video? Look at the video at all? No.
Yeah.
Because we need more.
For this, I think maybe in the future, I think there's stuff where you can have different levels of interaction, like Patreon supporters or things like that. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but there's levels. And one thing is you can do things that are only for them to see. That's considered a perk. That's probably a good way for us to do video, so that we can show upper level skills, video level skills, but in a way that is a perk for people because there are only a few people who get to see it who have done something to earn that, but then it also won't be shown. I think I'd look more into that. That's off the cuff, but I've been thinking that might be the case. So this, the public one on Sunday, I think it's totally public, and it is for beginners. It's geared for beginners. So I want to focus on photos as much as possible. That's kind of like informally we've been getting here. But I think I'm now going to make it a bit more of a formal thing, that this is trying to focus towards beginners, and then we can do more advanced work, say, private sessions.
Okay.
So
For our back
we'll just go delete them out here so we don't have the eye tug. That sounds terrible, but that's actually a thing. That's a phrase. It's fallen out of favor. I see why now.
Yeah. A little visceral. All right.
Looks long.
Looks long, and
Wearing a lot of makeup.
yeah.
So taking that in. Yeah.
Looks like outward remoting.
I'm not sure yet. She's kind of caked on. How about this one? Looks a little more natural.
Oh, that's not very natural, but yeah.
Well, it's not as airbrushed as some of the other ones. It looks unnatural because I think she has a lot of makeup on, but I think the camera, like this looks like a photo from the street.
Glossy.
Yeah, I want more video on this one because I need to see her. I want to see her moving in motion, because in stills, the heavy makeup's kind of the problem. And I could make guesses about how to prefer not. All right. Cool. All right, we can do this. Jim Baggett. Baggott.
Okay.
Again, not a lot to work with.
I mean, I think I'm seeing Vi and knee.
Yeah, same here. And elongation.
Concern. Yeah. No, I'm kind of leaning towards Vaiji. But I'd have to see more.
Yeah, I haven't ruled out Zaini.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, move on. Yeah, moving on. All right, that was 3 attempts there. We'll come back, but I want to move on back to some, because it's kind of controlling energy, like sets and reps. So I want to go back up to what were we doing? Maniac?
Yeah.
That's got me.
All right, so first up,
Kathleen Klo. Or Coe.
Coe? I'm not sure. All right.
She's like a minor character, right? And first, let's do a check here. This is good, kind of a check for 2 good pictures. That one's, how airbrush is that? That's decent. And how about that one? Okay. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing Broad, seeing Ob, I believe,
Yeah.
and Ob, Nez. I think I'm seeing V and Nikon. Well, I'm not sure about that part. Ob, Zez.
I agree. Ob and Zez.
Ob, Zez, and Nez. That's where I'm at.
Well, so that's what, Nizai, Zenai?
Yeah.
I came from a different direction than you did. I was wondering Nizai, Jivai. So perhaps we're again converging. She's got a decent amount of thigh, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think the cheeks are moving. I think maybe it is more up overall. Yeah, that looks like, I think, more Ed. How's that fist she's making there? That seems more like an ad.
Mm-hmm. That tension.
Yeah, and that posture there looks more wiggle.
Yeah, soft.
Mm-hmm. I think that might be Gumby Claw. And her mouth is small, but I do think it looks more like an outward pucker.
Mm-hmm.
Her mouth size was kind of taking me out because there tends to be like sometimes more broadness in sometimes the G. But there are, I mean, there's certain pictures more than others, but yeah, also the eyes, they're a bit, what you call lidded or heavy lidded. So it kind of gives a bit of a overhang look that can look like it's squinting. And so maybe more, but I think there's actually more lift there, more knee lift than there is by penetrating.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing as well.
But she also does have a fair amount of vi in her game as well. She stares a lot. I won't say like a hard stare, but like pointed a little bit.
Yeah, that looks like an easy eye.
It does. Here. Yeah, this is cool because this is her knee more, and then here she's doing more vi.
More vi, yeah. And they have they put the eye makeup on the inside of the lids also, which makes the eye look closes that area. As opposed to like when you have more white, it opens it up.
Interesting.
So it's accentuating that vibe too.
That's true. All right, you good with that?
Yep, knees eye.
Knees eye. Boom. All right, back down to requested.
All right, so Zool Bailey, American cellist, chamber musician, and artistic director. Okay. I feel like we've looked at him.
Yeah, I think he's a Vijay.
Yeah, that's what, like his hands. Vijay.
Yeah.
Broad.
Oh, they look the hand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's great shot.
No, cool. Vijay.
Yeah.
I think I may have, during the purification, just pulled him up because I wanted to look at him more. So there, I look at him more.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back up to Maniac.
All right, next up, Danny Hodge.
We're trying to figure out who he is. Who are you, Danny Hodge?
Oh, he's one of them.
Oh yeah, he's the one who's always like sketch, right? The sketchy.
The one who has brought the condoms, and then when he tries to when he's gonna be kicked out, he asks for them back. And
he's a trip.
Yeah. He looks like he has giant Z on sub.
And elongation as well.
Kind of between like Naya Z and Giant.
See that? Strong emoji in the mouth area. And what about this hand?
That hand looks interesting.
Kind of droopy, that one. The knuckle a little bit.
Yeah.
Again, hands are kind of like the way he's got one finger. You did that as well. There's just like one finger just randomly. That'd be hard for me to do, period. It'd also be very hard for me to do just one finger. Like, that's just natural. That just kind of falls like that just because he's moving his hand around. And yeah. If he's an IZ, he's using a lot of Jai. But like here, that's a lot of like the mouth. Is that going all over his face? Like, for me, it feels like that whole like face is going inward squinch. Yeah, there again. That's up in his eyes. He's like, this is full oval squinching, like, pulling me. I can feel it pulling. Yeah, not being hit by Z.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward. I mean, it's there a little bit, but not anything that's like, I think, natural state. I keep feeling a shy pull. Is this him? I think so.
Is that him?
Younger, and that's all up in his eyes. There's actually a Johnny actor he reminds me of now. Is that him?
I don't think that's him. That looks like Seinfeld, actually.
No, it's not Seinfeld. No. It's a Johnny actor. We have him.
maybe it's him. These are other guys. Yeah, I don't think we can trust the same.
No. Yeah, but we have that actor in the collection as Shiny. Yeah, I think I'm seeing Lift and Drinking In. I haven't seen Piercing yet in the eyes. Like even here, he's looking, giving a hard look. It's more like holding his ground. I'm put out, like, it's not pushy. It's not pushing. Lots of shy. And how much shy is he showing? His lips are moving hardly at all.
Yeah.
But there's so much shy energy coming.
Shiny, signifying.
Yeah, he's effective with his toning. Yeah, but I think it's going all the way up. All the way up.
Could he be a knee shy?
Interesting. Okay.
I'm wondering, just because the way, like his
fingers pretty long. He's very his face is long, and his eyes seem to me like hooded.
Yeah, I just wanted to explore that.
Also, it does look like he's put on a little weight.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. That energy of him there seemed more like to me like a Shiny. Like I'm getting hit by the Jai first.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look long. The eyes look. There's more.
And there's more of a heaviness, more of a holding, like, you know what I mean? Like I feel these notes. Each picture, he's kind of doing a note, and him holding that note is like the strongest thing hitting me. And then I do notice when I look longer that his eyes have lift and receptiveness. But like I'm not lifted immediately.
Yeah, like with this guy, you lifted immediately.
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
Cool.
Shiny. Cool.
All right.
Back to the question.
Robert Bathurst, actor in Cold Feet.
What's Cold Feet? I wonder.
All right. I'm getting Durr.
Yeah. I think I may have done him before, and I want to check another look just to make sure, but I think I feel good. I think I read him back in the day as Nizy.
Nizy, yeah.
He looks Nizy.
Yeah, he looks Nizy. Piercing with the dreamy eyes, and has that shy, vulnerable, impacted mouth. Expectant.
Look here, he's even skulking, but the mouth is like.
Mouth is like.
It's sort of holding its note. It's not like giving any kind of like aware placement or trying to express something specific. It's like he's holding himself. But then the eyes are like, you know what I mean? And Z's like, dan. We're like, you know what I mean? We're spying on people. So he's in full spy mode here, but still the mouth has that slightly vulnerable.
Yeah, impacted quality. All right, Nizy.
Nizy. Voice.
All right, Alice Beasley.
We got her. She was Shiny.
Well, we haven't. We just kind of mentioned it.
No,
we have her.
We have her.
Okay. Yeah. Stephen Hill.
Yeah, let's see who he is.
All right. Well.
I think it's him.
Yeah. He looks odd.
He does look odd.
And Jez.
Yeah.
And Nez. I'm kind of between like Nijai and Jinai? Or?
Yeah, same here. I'm thinking like a real affable Jinai or like a kind of buff
Nijai.
Nijai. Those hands look more like Pilot to me.
Mm-hmm.
Durab.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a lot to go on, but I think I'm seeing that pretty good.
Yeah.
Right there, that looks. He looks real affable,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's dur tensioning.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks outward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's another one.
Oh, look at his hands. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Jinai.
All right. HP Baxter, music artist, Scooter.
Crushing this.
Hey, looks long. No?
Does a bit long.
Long face. And not that it says anything about his emoting yet, but he has kind of sheer, chiseled features.
Yeah. Yeah, but although this one looks pretty airbrushed. See here. No.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not sure.
It's an interesting look.
But I think I'm getting long.
Yeah.
Is him?
I'm not sure.
No, maybe not.
Maybe it was him when I was a young boy. Maybe it was.
Armies.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Looks long. I'm wondering even like an IZ, but
Yeah, same here.
yeah, that.
There's a guy who's Passenger 57. This look he's giving. Can you type in Passenger 57 in IMDb?
Sure.
So, riffing. Bruce Payne.
Like
that look there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I first saw him, I actually thought possibly Jai V. Actually, I was thinking possibly Jai V, possibly Zaini, so this makes sense.
Yeah.
But they weren't. None of them were actually fitting because he looks more tensioned, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I didn't know we were music and I saw the
Here.
picture, this looks like an IZ.
Yeah.
I expect what that last one here, up here, or was it? Oh, it was. But
Yeah.
yeah, but actually a lot of these, this one and other ones, yeah, he looks like an IZ, I think.
Yeah, like an artistic Nazi.
Yeah, you know, mine's also a little bit Julian Sands.
Mhm.
Kind of a long forehead.
Yeah.
And this looks like lower lip.
Yeah.
Expectancy.
Shy expectancy.
Interesting.
Yeah. That looks like an IZ. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Next up, back to Maniac, James Monroe.
Go back to Carl. This guy.
He looks I'm honestly between Nijai and Jinai, leaning more towards Nijai, but he looks ob. And
I'm gonna throw another one in the mix.
what's the other one?
I'm gonna throw Bijay in.
Okay, that's interesting.
Because I see what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm getting kind of the lift of Adob.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm also might be seeing 9V.
9V, okay, yeah. So triangulating.
He kind of reminds some of those singers we have, R&B and rap and such, hip hop.
Mm-hmm. More embodiedness.
Mm-hmm. Guess this one. Yeah, this is interesting here. I kind of seeing the connection to Vizai. This whole getup, give him G and sheer cheeks, and he kind of looks like a pro wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. The other thing I was seeing like connections to the Jinai, and I was seeing connections to the Nijai, but here I think this looks like V. Looks like a V first mojo. Fleshy and like a very kind of embodied upness.
Yeah, softer hands.
I feel
Yeah, has more clear camera lens quality.
Yeah, his overall kind of bearing, is more like the Nijai Adab, but his skin qualia is that 9V skin quality, and the eyes again is that sort of dreamy piercing, but with him with pools of kind of the clear camera lens of V. Although he squints a lot, he has a lot of 9 in his game, which kind of reminds me of the rap artists. A lot of them are squinters. That's the majority of the Vijay rap artists, hip hop are squinter heavy.
They up the cunning. All right, Vijay.
Vijay, who's this guy? Might be Vijay too.
Titus Burgess.
No, this guy.
Well, I think that isn't. He's James Monroe. One is Victor Cruz, and the other one is Titus Burgess.
No, I think they labeled this wrong.
Okay, yeah.
Unless he is, but if you go up here, because we're doing James Monroe Engelbart, right? And that's been all pictures of this guy. It doesn't matter. We're just staying this guy. Let's go up. But in the other pictures, he's been named James Monroe Engelbart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to find the name of this guy.
Yeah, but I think they labeled it wrong. That's unfortunately.
Okay.
Because Titus Burgess, we actually have him in the collection, and he's not in the picture.
I see.
Back to requested. Beat Service, a music artist.
All right.
What are you seeing, Joey?
I don't know yet. He has a face shape that kind of like makes me wonder about both. I think he may be sub, but I'm not sure.
I was wondering about Ob.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
But he has kind of like squinty eyes.
Yeah. So he's got squinty eyes, and his face looks like that. I don't know, we say potato head, but it's not.
And we got to find a better word. But yeah, I know you're.
But it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Just by that shape. Doesn't seem like a lot of tension.
Seems low. Yeah, I'm wondering. For me, I'm wondering about. You seem like you're between maybe Dur and Ad. So I was feeling more like drawn towards Ad, Ob, but I wasn't quite sure perhaps what I'm seeing. And Jez, I do think I'm seeing the cheeks activate, like this here. His mouth's not moving much, but it seems like his cheeks are kind of getting into a little bit. He kind of does these hard looks a lot, but still it looks like there's a little flexation, even though he's kind of given neutral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd have to see more with him.
More with him in video. Yeah, so move on. Where were we?
Dai Ishiguro.
He's the only one with a Japanese name here. It's a dude. So I think he might be the head. No. And why don't we have that? Okay, then I don't really, nothing against this guy personally, but I want the doctor. Is he not, he must be in the extended list. Huh. Is it Lev Gorn? No. Okay, he's from the Americans. Huh. Oh, maybe it's Rome Kanda.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Muramoto.
Cool. Let's take a look.
Those cheeks are moving, maybe. I'm not sure.
It's kind of rumply. I'm kind of taking that in. Because like here, that expression, I don't know, there's something about it. Like maybe, like doesn't look like the cheek, the lip area is kind of flexing much.
It could be an Izai that does a lot of comedic facial expressions.
Interesting.
And they can have a lot of facial dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems kind of zany in a way that I tend to associate more with Serb comedians. Those hands are kind of long.
They are.
Question. Well, I'll just make it a statement. This doesn't mean it is anything, but I got like a strange like riff here of Ninja from D'Antwoord.
So zany, you wonder?
Possibly, yeah, with like who kind of does like hard eyes and yeah, zany. They're like his fingers are really kind of spindly, and like these expressions, they're so kind of wild, but I still kind of feel like a lot of energy in the mouth area. I'm wondering if this is like kind of like a Jim Carrey. Yeah, because he's really, really doing zany faces. Interesting. Like here, the last picture where he's kind of like bugging his eyes out. I feel like if that was a knee's eye, that would look a little more natural state. He seems a little like, I don't know, the kind of exaggeration I tend to see more with zany when they kind of do the face stretching.
Okay. Those look kind of knees eye.
Yeah, they do. I see what you're saying.
You can have more cherubic features looking sometimes. But yeah, I do see what you're saying about the length, the long fingers, digits, and
this pucker he's got, it's really
pronounced
in the lips, but like as far as like a knee's eye, I was looking for like that mustache area to be flexating because with the knee's eye and V's eye, they do flex that area a bit more when they do their smile. But his, I haven't seen it yet. Like here, he's doing a full-on kind of like laugh snarl. That lip, that mustache area still looks rather unreactive, and that's a pretty big move.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're zoning in on ad Serb because this kind of comedy, this kind of dexterity of the face and the lifted eyes and crazy look, it's very often you see that with the ad Serbs.
Yeah, he does have the long lines and
Those fingers, lots of pads. How he touches his hips. And this, kind of like Snoop Dogg, not his face, but like the gang sign thing. I've seen like Jim Carrey mockingly do that. I've seen Ninja from the Antwoord doing that. I've seen Snoop Dogg do that. And it kind of reminded me of how he's doing it too. Like, I don't you call it this cockeyed face?
Mm-hmm.
And then they do like a hard hand sign. Obviously, like the Antwoord Ninja, he does it more seriously, but there's like scales on it. Jim Carrey's definitely comedic like this. Does this a lot, this move. Okay, this seems kind of like that loose S. Very long lines if he's a eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that is a longer tower. That tower hang.
Mm-hmm, the tower hang, exactly.
The arms. Yeah, I'm seeing Ziny.
Now I might look a little more because it's interesting. Because just in the show, I was kind of, I was like getting into everything. I was seriously considering like he maybe was like a Nize or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he kind of put his dour face on most of the time in the show. You know what I mean? Here he rarely does it. But I figure we saw one where he had like a serious face, but he was acting goofy. Like he was kind of comedically goofy in there, but he was kind of like straight facing in his performance. Like this, he had this face on a lot.
That face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you look at his face, like yeah. I mean, you might think Nize because you see long, and he has kind of like he's putting the vi on the piercing.
Yeah, this looks like tower lines.
He has a bit of, I don't know what the right word is, but I think that gives more difficult is like he has a bit of a rumple face. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a little difficult to see exactly what's going on with that.
Comedic effect.
Yeah. That might be I think that might be trumpet there.
Yeah.
And again, he's like giving that energy, but the cheeks are flat, but also even on the upper lid, as it were, of the trumpet, it doesn't flexate much.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
The slackness.
Slack, like that long hanging S.
Lean.
Oh, you know what reminds me a little here? When he has his mouth like this, he reminds me a little Bill Nighy. Because he also has a lot of vi and also does like, very kind of arch kind of faces and postures.
All right.
Yeah.
Signing.
Oh, can I see one thing up here? This is from the show. Here his palms are up. That's helpful too.
Yeah, it looks spidery.
Yeah. Cute. Also, they were a Ziny and Shiny team. Mm-hmm. Towers playing guinea pig with people.
All right. Back to requested. Paula Beer, actress.
Who's she?
I don't know.
Yeah. It looks somewhat familiar.
Yeah. Looks like she has Nez.
Yeah, looks Jamie.
Jamie. And leaning towards Nizai.
Yeah, so. I was thinking that too.
Like G, eyes look drinking in second conversation way. It's warm, but it's not going above the midline. She has a
Yeah.
Cheshire side
And she has a
smile.
fuller lower lips, but it looks like to me more the energy is the upper lips pulling up.
Yep, she has the classic, the triangle, the diamond here. And she.
Yeah, kind of the horizontal diamond, whereas the sub says they have the up and down triangle.
Diamond.
Diamond, thank you. She's a little long, but I still think I'm seeing more lift.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And her body language is more compact, wiggly.
Yeah.
She has a lot of poise, so I was kind of putting the prospect of Naiji on her, but it wasn't holding.
I think Nizai.
Nizai, yeah. And definitely G and Nez. Even here, she's got a lot of poise and kind of stateliness in her kind of bearing there. But I still think this energy is more that ad-ob compact wiggle.
Yeah, you can see it here. Compact wiggle. Here, the hands.
Yep.
Right.
A lot of lift, diffuse drinking in.
Nizai.
Cool. Nizai. All right, we're nice warmed up.
Back up. Sijal Shah.
The first medical tech.
Don't remember her.
Neither do I. Not a lot of work with either.
Yeah.
Yes, let's take her off. All right, come back more famous and we'll look into you.
Billy Magnuson.
There we go. Jed. Is a jerk.
Is he a jerk? Oh, he's he's definitely a jerk in the show.
Yeah. In real life, he might be a fine person.
Nothing against Billy Magnuson.
He looks so familiar. Do we have him?
Let's see. Billy Magnuson?
Yeah.
Yep.
G5. I was thinking G first. I actually had thought possibly G and I, but no, I can see it. He was quite yang. You know what I mean? In the show, like I even for a second wondered, is he like a Z9 or something? Because he was a pilot, but he was quite yang.
Yeah.
I can hear. I actually see a connection with Nizai.
Yeah. I can see concern. Me.
Oh, yeah, this is good. I can see all of it here. G, full G, but then that's Vi. He has a good amount of knee. Like for you and me, if you kind of pull away from the cheeks a little bit, you can kind of see the connection with Nizai, but the cheeks are fully activated, so are the eyes. But he has a big ob G smile.
Yep. Looks lines of the pilot.
Yeah, nice.
Jiva?
Jiva. We already have him, so that was good to revisit, because from the show I saw a pilot, but I was not as sure about that. Actually, I was like leaning Jinai, but he was bothering me so because he was so yang. That's actually what I was. I didn't actually realize I was looking at a Jiva really.
Yeah, I hadn't either. I hadn't gotten there. That's cool.
So you seem like a very yang Jinai.
Yeah, I had actually considered from the show Ziafa.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was.
He was playing so yang in the show. And empathy wasn't his strong suit.
Should have power performance, because now let's look at his pictures.
Yeah.
Because we actually there we have video. Looking at video, yeah, but it's highly suggestive video. Is it? Oh, we're down to requested.
We are down to requested.
Okay.
Actress Anna Boleyn.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting features.
Mm-hmm.
She also, there's different samples that are like this. There's always some variation. Some samples, they kind of hold a similar look over a multitude of pictures and over a multitude of ages. Mm-hmm. And then other samples, they seem to have much more variation in their face. She has more range. Like she's giving a lot of different looks.
Yeah.
Now she's aged, also her face is changed.
But yeah,
she looks very appealing throughout, but there's more like things on her face that you go, oh, that's her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like take Michelle Pfeiffer or something like that. You know, over the years, like she's gotten more lines, so forth, that she's aged, but there's a immediate like Michelle Pfeiffer-ness. There's more of a like she looks like slightly like a different person. Mm-hmm. Some people have more range than others. She's the kind that from picture to picture, age to age, there's whatever is the part of your lens that knows you're looking at the same person. She's more challenging on that. The more I'm looking at her, checking it all in, I think I'm seeing more elongated lines. Yeah, every now and then she looks fuller, but I think overall.
Yeah, I agree. I'm seeing elongation.
So that's good. That's the first kind of handle. I don't know what this means yet. She's very sensitive seeming, and she has her head pulled back a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, though.
This is an interesting maneuver. I don't know. I'm also almost wondering if she's a dir, like a late alpha lady or something.
Since you say that, I'm wondering if she's like a Zai with a lot of Vi, because I keep feeling Vi Ji and Zai. Like if I know she was an actress, that's kind of where I would naturally be going back and forth on. Because I see a lot of Vi, like you are, but also I don't know if I see her cheeks moving much. She has kind of a rumple face in some of the pictures, but like here, I don't know if I've seen the cheeks move much. It seems there's it's like right in that mouth area. I'm curious here when she's younger too. She kind of looks like a long face knees eye there a little bit to me.
Mm-hmm.
Here, like when she does this stuff, I see you're saying she like a Vi G.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Vi, but that's a big expression. I don't know how much actually her face, her cheeks are actually reacting to that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a Bai Ji also. She goes back into her tower a lot. A lot of expression. She throws her head backwards. Is this her? Okay, again, that's a lot of intensity. That's not much flexation in the cheeks. But it does seem to me like Ji. I keep getting riffs also of Nizai and Bai Ji, but all the riffs I'm getting are Ji connections.
Right.
This could be like tower lines. It's kind of soft, long S.
Yeah.
Although also I still see Vi. Good amount of Vi. Here again, she's making a strong expression. The cheeks aren't moving much. A lot of energy right in the mouth and teeth area.
Yeah. Here, same thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing evidence of it going into the cheeks. So I think Ziny.
Lots of Vi, because she gives off a lot of Vi. A lot of stateliness.
Mm-hmm.
But here again, she's in a very stately kind of pose, but I don't know, like the energy in her wrists and fingers.
Yeah, it's softer.
Softer. Over here.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Here. It's kind of.
Yeah, but still, the fingers seem a little softer. Kind of hanging. Very kind of stately.
Stately. Yeah.
Shiny, I think. Because I'm seeing a lot of Vi, but I'm not seeing the cheeks move, and I'm not seeing real tensioning in the body, like der tensioning.
It's loose.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Ziny.
Ziny.
Nice.
It's a toughie.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
All right. Back up to Maniac. Nate Craig.
Nate Craig.
Phil.
So there is more than one picture. Not a lot, though.
I think enough for 2 pictures.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to try working?
Let's see. I don't know. He has a weirdness in his eyes. I'm actually wondering if he's like has Vi, like Vi momentum, but I'm not sure because sometimes I get like riffs off of like.
I'm wondering if it might be similar to the last case.
The Vi?
No, I was wondering if he's like a Ziny with a lot of Vi.
Oh.
Because you're saying the Vi, I see it a lot too. But I'm not sure if he's der.
Interesting. It's not him.
I think there was only one, but there's like one different picture. Mine's a little Gil Bellows, that picture. But in Maniac, that's the one that's on IMDb. But in IMDb, I think it's bigger.
I see Jez with Vi and Ni.
So it seems like you're
combo.
Okay. So you're kind of like Ziny and Ji Vi. So I'm actually Ziny, and actually in the beginning I was Ziny versus Nai Z. I saw Long, Nez, and Jai. But then some other picture looks a little fuller face, like here. I was wondering about Jinai or Ziny. The Ziny part just keeps staying there the whole time.
Really? Yeah. I guess I'm between Ziny and Ji Vi. Like the Jez really comes through strong, and the Vi and the Ni.
All right, we'll come back to him then. maybe we can kind of pay attention to him in the show more.
Well, are there any pictures that have body lines? Because that would be helpful.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was a whole lot. I think like we had hit the end of his media.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
we will see if anything comes up. There he looks long.
Yeah.
As far as like sub versus ob, those hands on the last one you were at, where you showed the table.
It must be up here.
But anyway,
Here,
okay. But yeah, those hands are kind of long to me.
Mm-hmm.
The fingers and the wrists.
For you.
All right, but I think we can hold off on him for a little bit. Who's next?
Got Nadia Benaisa, music artist.
This is her. All right.
Yes. I'm getting the clear camera lens eye quality.
Mm-hmm. Same here.
I'm getting embodiedness.
Yep. Very clear, very up.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's going into the cheeks, but not into the eyes. Looks like.
Yeah, sometimes she looks a little longer than others, but overall the lift is always there. Lift first. Yeah. And she seems like the compact wiggly in the body.
Yeah. Like a V-shy.
Yeah. Like so here's one. The face and her hands look a little bit long sometimes, but still, even here, the lip looks predominant, even though the face is a little more challenging to see the ob. That's a good one right there.
Yeah. Classic V-shy.
Yep.
Right? V-shy?
V-shy. You just take them out. We'll see you another day.
Alexandra Kern.
I'll remember who she is.
She was the friend of upper crust friend. Her. She doesn't. We don't have a lot to work with.
No, I'm not really feeling the motivation.
Yeah.
Not saying she's anything wrong with her, but we'll come back another time when she's a little more famous.
Nope. Nah.
Well, I think we should try another one up there. We didn't get them.
Jesse Magnuson is the last one.
Might be also come back later.
Let's see. Wait, he's his brother.
That's cool. Family case.
Yeah.
I do see it.
Yeah, I see it as well.
Full faced. Molding goes in the cheeks and into the eyes. The eyes have a pushing quality, but it's a kind of on point, a bit more dense in energy, more yang than nai. Get the durab squared off.
Yeah.
Body lines, posture.
Keeping it in the family.
Keeping the family. They look like they're pretty big fellas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the way they're filmed, but.
No, I mean, it looks like they're both
Biggins.
Biggins. Yeah.
So we got a Nijai brother, a Jinai brother, and possibly Jibai brother, 2 Jibai brothers, and possibly a Zhai brother.
Mm-hmm.
All right, is there 2 decent picks? I think 2, right?
There's
One.
just one.
Okay. Need 2. It's got to have 2. Rooting for you, buddy. What about the one that's in IMDb? Is that a different one than? Jesse. That's different, right? Oh, no, it's not. No!
Let's continue.
He might not be. Is that him?
I think this is him. Jesse.
Bam!
Yep.
There we go. All right. You've made it into the collection, sir.
All right. Oh. So, G5.
And as always, I should mention at the beginning, but mention now, these are soft reads, initial impressions. That's what we do here on these live hangouts. For the higher confirmation reads, that's for the laboratory.
All right.
But we tend to have a rather high accuracy even with our initial impressions. All right, Iris Bourbon. I see this one. Cool.
It's kind of like these actresses that I've seen.
Agreed.
Sort of riffing off.
She has a good amount of vibe, but I'm still getting overall lift, and the cheeks aren't reacting. Okay.
Yeah, see that expression? That's G pucker, and it's like this picture, not going above the midline. It's sideways. The stately knees eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the low, relative low tension.
Gumby claw.
Yeah, Gumby claw lines here.
And the smiles, all the different shapes, and then usually still the it's like outward pucker on the where place. Even here, when it's open big, the lips are forward; they're not constricting in, as happens with big expressions from Jia users.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. Knees eye.
Yeah. We'll look at a few more here. Yeah. Kind of cool. It's cool because she has kind of media from a few decades. It looks like now it's always kind of fascinating because you can see the mojo and then track it throughout. Yeah, she's more knee forward and smooth skinned, younger, kind of something we see a lot with the knee first mojos. And then, well, actually, really any knee and vi mojos, they're going to tend to, well, actually, no, I'd say the knee mojos actually get more vi as they get matured. They get the more stateliness, the more gravitas. But the vi mojos in return get more knee, more roll with it, more, cool roadie partner. Nice.
Okay.
Nizai.
Nizai.
Boom.
Okay.
Final table.
Continuing on with that.
It's the final table. That's probably all the notes we should do because it's a copyright crazy world out there.
All right, so Hikari Mori. She was one of the judges,
Yeah.
I think, for Japan episode. So she's giving me a sub,
Yeah. Same here.
elongated body lines. I'm doing about Saini.
Same here. I'm getting sub and also I think add. I'm getting loose. Body lines, tower. Yeah, I've seen several things like this one here that I may be seeing trumpet. And also the kind of crystalline, spindly nature of the spider. We're trying to find different words, but ziny gesturing, basically. Loose, long, sort of crystalline. Yeah, there, the mouth, it's like those cheeks are not reacting at all, and even the lip plate isn't.
Yeah, the hands.
Is that her?
This is her.
Looks thicker than, I mean, wider there. How about this? Most of them, though, she looks quite elongated.
I think it's because the pose, the angle that she was at.
Yeah, like loose and long. I'm not getting the embodiedness I would get from like a Jaibi or something. I'm getting more of a Nez signal. Because the Jaibi also have the long, loose lines, but there's more of like a, you know what I mean? Kind of a we often call like the feline, like Nai to V kind of like embodiedness, cat-like embodiedness.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm seeing an outward pucker as opposed to like inward.
Slack or.
Yeah, slack or impacted
expectant.
look, expectant. Yeah. Yeah, looks outward.
And the hands, like she has more of the yang in the cheeks, obviously because they're sheer as compared to a Jaivi. But the Nez, the ad sub Nez, the Jaini and the Zaini, there's a particular soft long quality that they have that's even more yin than the Zai-V or Jai-V. The V makes it more yang. So there's it's long and soft and, lack of a term, otherworldly, whatever is a good opposite of embodied.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, here. Loose line. Loose lines.
Can you go back real quick?
Sure.
Cool. Side yeah, signing. As far as yang and yinness in the hands, I tend to, in the face, I notice yang and yinness sometimes more with the cheeks. The cheeks that are the Zez cheeks, that kind of, it's prominent, the yangness of it compared to the reactive, yin, the Zhez. But in the hands, the Zhez versus Zez difference is a bit more subtle. For example, telling apart Nizai hands from Nizai hands can be a bit challenging, and telling apart Vijai from Vizai challenging. but telling apart V first hands, fleshy claws, from Gumby claws, the yang and yinness to me seem to come out stronger in the Nez versus Vez signal in the hands. I can, if you look long enough, you see it, the subtleness, you can tell there's that more crystalline quality between the Nizai versus a Nizhai, but it's a little more subtle.
Yeah, it's more subtle. Okay.
Ooh, is this a twofer?
Looks like it. Dash Berlin and Laura Berlin. Well, they're in different fields, but they may be.
But they're closely related ones.
Let's see. Right. This is Dash Berlin.
So it's brother, sister.
Maybe. Or husband, wife. Wiki will tell us.
Wiki will tell.
Or not even related. Let's see.
Oh, all right.
Let's grab her name.
These might be unrelated people.
Yeah.
They just happen to be
have the same last name.
Fine.
All right.
All right.
Proceed.
Is that him?
That is him.
Okay. That hand gesturing is kind of popping out to me.
Yeah.
Again, that particular thing you're seeing right there, I tend to associate that with add sub Nez. The Jaini and the Zaini have, because he's like giving like some energy there, and the way that it goes through the hand, it's
and also the broken
lines,
like it, and it's a lot of energy through broken lines.
Through broken line, exactly.
Yeah.
It's and yin even more so than like a Jai V or a Zai V. It's not that yin.
Like this one too. Same thing, like
a big forward gesture, a lot of energy, flexing.
But still broken lines.
Still broken lines, and low tension broken lines as well. As distinguishing it from say a Naiji or something. He has a pretty full face. That's one thing that's been giving me pause.
Yeah.
But his hands are really kind of long and loose.
I'm trying to figure him out.
Yeah. Because I look at his face, he reminds me more of a ad ob with Jez. You know what I mean? Lift, fuller faced. Cheeks not really sure about, so I'll just say that more just ad and ob. But his hands seem quite long. Okay, see here? This gets better. They look less long here, but still kind of long. But here, those look long. Maybe it's the way they're folded.
This is a very glossed up picture. So
yeah, that's true.
Trust it.
Okay, about here. Okay, again, his face is a little fuller here, but the way he's holding it, this reminds me more of ad sub, like he's giving a lot of pads, like the left hand, a lot of pad. Because it's ad ob, they have more like clinchy energy, so it gives the claw, and it's wiggly, but they do tend to grab loosely with the tips a bit. The fingers are wiggly, but they do tend to grab a bit more with the tips and a little bit like a partial pad. But he's doing like all pad. Interesting. Very interesting. You may have to come back to him.
I see what you're saying. He had to complete on the pad.
Yeah. But just other pictures, like he has a very full face, and like, what does that mean?
I think this is a video.
Yeah. All right. We will come back to him with video, but that's for another session. That's more advanced. All right. Who's up?
Yoshihiro Narisawa.
Nice. Okay, that guy.
Well, he has slight embodied quality.
Yeah. Well, before we get too into it, we should check to see, is there 2 solid picks? That's the first thing.
Let's check.
Before we start off flexing.
This one?
There we go. There's 1. Is that clear? I can use that because that's big. All right. Cool.
Right.
I think I'm seeing a lot of lift and wiggle.
See the way that hand just sort of hangs there, like in with the
compact wiggle, right?
Compact wiggle. Yeah. Same thing here. Yeah.
He's got a little rosebud mouth going there. The jaw, I think, impacted.
In the cheeks, but the eyes look camera lens, not impacted.
Good amount of eye looks like. But I think the V looks more natural state.
Yeah.
Because even here, he's giving a good amount of eye squinty looks like, but there's just the overall signal of lift.
Agreed. Yeah. Let's see, the lift is the first thing you see. Right? V-sharp?
That's a good picture there.
Yeah.
And you see that jaw impactedness too, lower lip energy. Cool. Oh yeah, a lot of lift. Here actually, because given the anvil, you could think maybe Zenai for a second.
We'd have to do some triangulating.
Yeah, give a little more time and look at the subtler things here, or go to other pictures and realize, oh,
it does go into the cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Party time.
Laura Berlin. We had started. We had pulled her up. All right. And that's a lot of broken line there. But she's kind of those that I wonder about different things like Nizai and Jinai and Jaini. Those are some that are swirling around related to her.
Good.
I'm gonna see like some Vi and Ni.
Not sure.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if that's actually. She's in a demure posture here. I don't know if that's actually add tensioning. I don't know. I kind of get more like it's der tensioning. You said you were thinking as one of the possibilities was a Jinai.
Jinai.
That's.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting some energy of that. I think.
I think the long lines is what's throwing me off, but there are models,
Yeah,
that's also ripping me off of
that's what I was getting to.
Yeah, that have the long.
And also these kind of demure, statuesque posing style.
Yeah, but that seems kind of like a Charlize Theron and
some of the ones who've done the modeling.
Yeah. Carrying.
Has her like a serene, statuesque kind of.
Yeah, kind of like ASMR.
Yeah, and they are strong in that, the Jinai. She does have a little ASMR in her, I think.
I think she'd do well.
Hello there.
Are these the same people though? I'm wondering because like this one.
I think it's just a photograph. I think it's her. She's giving the hard face.
Okay, versus here.
Yeah.
Different people.
But yeah, that looks like a Gina there.
Yeah.
Like the gesture is very feminine and so forth, but kind of when she has her hand in her pocket, that kind of thing she does, it still, I think, is dirt tensioning.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an ASMR thing, and it can make you think it's yin.
Yeah.
It's ad.
Very solicitous, generous,
Yeah.
and
Calming
giving.
and friendly, and everything's okay.
Yeah, you're safe here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It does seem sometimes like different, but let's just be one of those people that like with the different hair colors looks.
But we've been saying enough of the ones I think know who we're talking about.
Yeah. Right. Gina.
Gina. Oh, she's a model.
Okay. Yeah. So her background.
Yeah. Not that that means she is, but the Gina, the Zaini, and Naiji. Actually, Zaini the most, then Gina, and then Naiji. In
the modeling.
Yeah, because she looked like she was doing like the fashion model. There's different kinds of modeling. But yeah.
Yeah, magazines. Or
yeah, fashion mag kind of. And runway. Who is this? Oh yeah.
All right. So feel earthiness, embodiedness, the camera lens with the eye cunning.
Agreed.
Here I'm seeing it go into the cheeks.
And I'm seeing impacted.
Seeing comfortable being out there.
Lift.
Lift, yeah. Yeah, the hands, that fleshy.
Compact wiggle, fleshy. Mm-hmm. Which is with the compact wiggly with the embodiedness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a good amount of nigh, but I think it's altered state.
Vijay?
Vijay. Boom. Who's next? Requested.
And Zora Barachid.
Film director.
Interesting. She has a low setness of her mouth that I normally associate with, Zez, like. Off Zez.
Agreed. Fullness.
Kind of between Nizai and Z9.
Yeah, same here. I think I'm leaning towards upbeat Z9. Because like that last time we saw her walking, it was very kind of happy and up, but I think I'm getting a squared off tension to it. Kind of like an Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Very feminine, up, happy, optimistic, but there is a tensioning to it. Like here, the way it's not, how that loose kind of the Gumby claw wiggle hang. That reminds me more like it was Jinai as well, where it's like very feminine, but it feels like she's like in it.
There's a power arc.
There's a power arc, exactly. She's actually, thank you. She's actually relaxing it. She's relaxing the power arc, but even relaxed, it has this residual tension that's kind of, I don't think you see it's subtle, but from her shoulder down to her fingers, it wants to contract. It's like slightly contracting, even though she is saying to her arm, relax. She's giving a relaxed stride. Just like the other one, when she had the hand in the pocket, the Gina.
Yeah.
And when she's doing the apple, you can do the gesture is a relaxed gesture, especially when she had the pants. She's actually allowing all the weight to kind of just sag into the pocket, but still in the wrist. It reminded me of her wrist.
Yeah. Yeah, squared off.
And that there, it's a little far away, but it does seem a little more like impacted.
Yeah.
And besides her lower lip being fuller, I feel like it's dropping as compared to, the lifting of the Cheshire. Cheshire lifts and then crashes up against the Zai cheeks. This feels that we call bucket. It kind of goes down and low, down and spreads low.
Yeah.
Here's another one here because she's in a very feminine kind of gesture, kind of holding her space. You mean the palm, the hand inside the hand. I could see how this might look like a ad-ob, but that is tensioned.
Yeah.
Actually, her hands, I can actually, her face here is, you can see more similar to like a knee's eye. But the hands, actually, if you just look at just them, I see kind of like hard beach eye hands.
Yep.
They have that V texture. But those knuckles, even though she's relaxing on them, they just have more tensioning. They don't. Yeah, there's like a flexing in and out. The ad sub, like a Shiny, they have it the most, but still they do have it. You see it more. They press into objects. The ad sub, you see it in the air. In the air, it happens. But the ad ob, when they press into objects, you'll see that it has more give. When the Vijay does this gesture, the knuckles will sag easier. She's actually relaxing her hand and kind of bending her fingers back slightly, but the knuckles they're not sagging, even though she's not trying to give them tension.
Yeah. Going downward. Okay.
Yeah, bucket.
And she's
And it's
down here.
also, I think you're mentioning on this as well, it's low. It's like quite low. Like the knee's eye is set lower than, a Jean eye would be. But the Zine eye and Ziba, it's quite low.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Zine eye.
Zine eye. All right, back up to the final table.
Estrel Payani.
Next judge. Okay.
She looks
She's the kind for me. Oh,
between Vijay and Zina.
exactly. I'm seeing that shade. So now the question is, what's going on with the cheeks? There's a lot of subtleties, but two that kind of pop out for me a lot of times is what's going on with the cheeks and how much tensioning will I see. Particularly the digits give a lot of information. And right here, this is good. Good full body. Okay, that might be wiggly fingers.
Yeah, that looks loose tension.
The knuckles are a little have that wiggle. And I think those cheeks are activating.
Yep. Yeah, the way that the pads, see there? Like, so just laying there?
Yeah, it's like it's like partway between the tips and the pads.
I think that's it in terms of pictures.
Okay, but I think I see the Vijay. Yeah, there again.
Oh,
yep.
Vijay?
Vijay. Nice. Take that action. Cruising.
Right.
Vera F. Birkenbill is the next requested.
Off there. Interesting. There's compactness.
Yeah.
Two gestures. Her hand.
Okay, this is the kind that for me is Zenai and Nijai.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm seeing Jai and I'm seeing Ab. And I think I'm seeing Nez.
Yeah. Same here.
Her weight makes it more challenging because that's going to inflate some of the skin area.
It's pretty delighted.
It does. She also looks kind of pretty yang. Like here.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of looks Rush Limbaugh me to be here.
Mm.
Yeah, that. There's like I see some politicians with that.
The localized.
The localized.
The pugnacious.
The pugnacious charge. Like here, her hands. If I wasn't looking at her face, her hands would remind me more of Zenai versus Vijay.
Mm-hmm.
Like the hands seem a little more V fleshy.
Yeah.
This is a hard case though, like I say, because she's a little bit older and has a little bit of weight on her. But again, yeah, shy. Feel good about that.
Yeah, I think that's. I need to see video to go further, but I see between Nijai and Zenai.
Same here. All right.
Yep. All right, back up. Andrea Petrini.
Yes.
Andrea. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he jumps out as the clear-eyed.
Yeah.
With Vijay.
Yeah.
But softness in the lines, but like an ob, like more gymnast-like,
Mm-hmm.
like
more compact wiggle.
Compact. They're just more compact.
Mm-hmm. A lot. Even though he has a kind of like a, cultured, reserved air about him in some ways. He has a lot of lift. The eyes, just the eyes alone, even though his body, he's keyed in a lot of stillness. But just the eyes, they don't have to move at all. They just have so much lift just there. Because a lot of times you'll see they kind of lift a bit with their neck. The Adab mojos, they lift their head up a bit on their neck. They lift their shoulders up and they lift their gestures up. Sometimes they will lift up. We notice the Vizai, for example, they lift up the balls of their feet. There's just lots of where it comes from. But he's kind of like not doing much of the body lifting in the feet and the carriage and the neck, but the eyes, even just there, still lots of lift. Impacted there.
Yeah.
He also keeps his face kind of still a lot, so I could see it might be a challenge for some people just on that up between Zez and Jez, but there you can see it.
Yeah.
Here's a good one down here, I think I saw. Delighted lift.
Indeed.
We are going to have fun in the kitchen. Kitchen time is fun time.
Be sure. All right.
Next up on the requested is
Cicely Bach.
Swedish-born American philosopher and ethicist.
I'm seeing Vi, but
Not sure yet myself.
I think I'm seeing.
I'm taking in her age because I'm trying to get a lock on her face, and I would like to see
her younger.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a bit tricky. Just the photos. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Yeah, that's gonna take some more work. All right.
All right, come back to her.
Anna Sophie Pick.
All right.
No, she was a judge.
So
Now she's one that's like Xeni and Vijay for me.
Vijay, yeah.
I think I'm seeing a lot of V.
Yeah, a lot of V.
And strong Jai. Just she has strong cheeks, so. But here I think the cheeks are activating.
Yeah, and this is the softness here in the lines.
Yeah.
It seems natural.
Oh, to kind of give a context, what I was talking before about when that Xeni had the hands, I thought, it's in a certain gesture. She's doing a similar gesture. There's a similar gesture where she has one hand resting in the other hand. It's a yin gesture. And you'll notice up here, the other picture, it was actually the hand inside the hand where the pressure was being given. But you saw there was still like a unifying tensioning in those base knuckles. Here, it's actually on her own self where she's resting the fingers. Look how they're giving. They're giving slightly more than the other lady did, and also a subtle cue, unevenly. There is an unevenness in how the knuckles are kind of depressing, like they all have their own independent suspension system. Where with the Xeni, there was more residual tensioning, and it's like there's some sort of hinge, some sort of thing that connects the knuckles. It's part of that power arc.
That's neat.
Yeah, Vijay. Here she looks like some singers. Like I see like an opera singer or something. And also we have some time spent with her on the show as well.
Yeah.
It's like 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Next requested is Sandra Borgman, an actor.
She has a poised way about her. I don't know what that means exactly in terms of mudra yet.
Her face seems fuller to me, broader.
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering between Jinai and Nizai.
That's where I'm at. Okay, cool. So we're tracking the same place. Actually, I'm going to throw in Xeni in the mix. I think I'm getting Nez. Because like every now and then, like this here, I wonder if that's a bucket.
Then I wonder about G, like
yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah. Kind of like when it curls up like that. You know, I've seen.
Well, see, on that, I think I'm leaning towards Zez.
Yeah.
And when I did that, my brain also like, oh, so Nizai, and my spirits were like, not saying that necessarily.
Yeah.
But I do think I might be adding Nez, and maybe also Zez.
The mix.
I think so. So. Like this here, this look. It's kind of piloty. Do you know what I mean? But with the cheeks not moving.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see.
Like, you know, she reminds me of, like, I keep getting, but without the cheeks moving, from Chuck. The blonde badass. You can look up, just check in Chuck. She's all famous. She's the one who was up for Captain Marvel. Yvonne Strahovski. She reminds me of Yvonne Strahovski, except with cheeks not moving. Like this look she was giving in the one where I said, like this look right here on the right-hand side. She was given a similar one, the one we're looking at. She was looking off to the side, but it was a similar, that's kind of same thing too, that and that. It's that kind of look. Kind of reminds me of like a Nez Pilot.
Yeah. Yeah. See that? So perhaps Zenai.
Yeah, because I haven't. I don't think I've seen. I think we were thinking maybe Nez eye. I think there was something to the cheeks.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen the cheeks activating. Yeah, even for a Nez eye, it's a bit more squared. You know what I mean? Where the Nez eye, they're also broad, but they have more of like that angular heart broad. Where this is a bit more squarish, like in particularly the jaw area. The jaw, the from like the mouth up, you know, the Nez eye is also rather kind of not only boxy, but like you mean broad and sheer on the sides.
Yeah.
But then there tends to be a bit of a taper into the chin, a little more of a pointedness. It's like a blunt point, but it's a point. This is a bit more of a square jaw, square jawed. Yeah, it's a big smile. It's pretty low set.
Yeah, it's low set. And it's going. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah.
You'll hear. You know, which reminds me a little bit here with the haircut and everything, that look and the coloring. Major Kira from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, the Zenai. Yeah. When she's doing her sultry look.
Cool.
Nice.
Awesome. Zenai.
Zenai. All right.
Time check.
5 minutes.
Can do one more.
Boom, boom, boom. Anna Polverosa.
Okay. Looks long.
Looks long. Great.
But long in that pointy chin sort of way. That's kind of she has kind of an elven look. So a little conflicted on her.
Yeah.
It does look long.
It does. Okay, those hands are interesting.
Yeah, they kind of just like a tower.
In like Nez Tower.
Yeah. That's Ziny.
I'm wondering, yeah. She had a lot of poise. For a second, I was thinking possibly Naiji, but I'm not seeing that tensioning. I'm not seeing.
No, and also this just seems more ad.
It does here. Like she's on her Zai, but unlike a Naiji, where that would be altered state. You know, Naiji can do that very well. They look kind of doing their Zai elegance thing, but it is altered state. When she does it, it looks, you know, like a Zhiny when they do it. Like that's just comfortable. Like just you're getting a lot of strength from being there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in this tower position a lot, slightly tilted to the right and back.
Yeah.
And it seems like comfortable. And here, when she kind of like gets into like she's talking mode, she actually gives me Bai Ji. So as far as like,
Yeah, because that was the first thing actually, Baiji. I was wondering, I got a flash of that, some Baiji ladies, and then I was like, no, it's softer than that. And,
yeah.
but,
So when she gets in her on point maneuvers, it's actually Baiji coming in. Yeah, she's more dreamy in her waiting phase. In this phase here, this is actually where her Nez power is being used more. So this, the syncopated second conversation is stronger when she's holding ground. Up here, where she was giving like this one, or there's another one we saw where or this is good here. She's getting more more pointed in the eyes, more assessing in her gaze. Same thing here, and actually, it's more of a grounded, earthy signal.
Yeah. Concern. Right.
Nice.
Ziny.
Boom. Very nice. All right. So we shall continue on with this. I'm still working on the samples. I've gone through the collection, giving a lot of purification pressure to the A's, the B, the C, and finally the D. The D took me, it took me like at least like 2 months. That was intense, just purifying straight through. So now I am going to find more samples to fill up the shortfall from 1,000. And there's some stuff from the workbench that I can use for that, but I'm going to hold off until I gather some more samples. I think that will give me more to work with as a baseline. All right, till next time, have a wonderful day. Keep getting your enlightenment. It's the best stuff. Wow.